M. Sol here with James Raniolo, the founder of Wasted Talent Comedy. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
I'm good, James. Where we at right now?
Right now we're at Alibi. It's October 30th. We're ready to do a All Hallows Eve Halloween showcase.
All right. And what are your hopes for tonight? We're at a Wasted Talent Comedy show. What are your hopes for tonight?
I mean, I'm hoping it's always a well-run show. I don't mind if it goes off the rails. Whenever it does, I always embrace it. Like if something crazy happens, or if someone, even if a comic's going over a little bit because they're getting a little ranty and the room's uncomfortable, like I still kind of like to embrace that kind of madness. Also, it's the night before Halloween. There was a bar crawl here, so I'm hoping we get a lot more foot traffic than we normally do on a Sunday show. So I'm hoping it's gonna be a good one that people remember.
Yeah, man. And how did Wasted Talent Comedy come into existence?
I want to say about a year and a half ago, especially after like the lockdown, when a lot of bars were out of business, a lot of the mics just kind of went away. People were doing a lot of outdoor stuff. They were doing people were kind of putting on their own shows where they could, and I decided I want to be a part of that. So, I just threw like kind of a brand together. I like the idea of I just came up with a name, and I started booking mics and doing shows.
And has Wasted Talent Comedy helped your career? Has it given you more time on stage? Has it given you more experience in other realms of the business? How's it benefited you?
Yeah, no, it definitely has. I mean, I want to, it's weird. Like, you don't want to put yourself on all your shows, but at the same time, I don't see anything wrong with doing a quick 5 minutes. So I don't prioritize myself, but I do make sure that, if someone's there to see me, I will go up for a little bit. It has helped me network a lot, especially a lot of other producers out here. It's always like, hey, you put me on yours, I'll put you on mine. So, it helps build the network a little bit, and, just learn a thing or two about putting together shows, and, like the weird, sometimes there's some politics behind it, but, it is what it is. I do it just to keep the shop open. I do it to put people on, and I do it for the scene.
Yeah, man. So I've known you for quite a few years, and I've seen you develop, but I've seen Wasted Talent Comedy develop. What do you think sets Wasted Talent Comedy apart from all the other comedy showcases on Long Island?
I mean, I like to think that I'm one of the more laid back ones. I'm very approachable. I'm very go with the flow. I want to say it's just kind of an easy. I think it's kind of more of a hang than anything else. I mean, people always have a good time. I know that, at least the comics do. Even if it's a dud and no one shows up but comics, it's still a great time. So I think it's something that people can look forward to as just a good hang, win or lose.
All right, man. Just a couple more questions.
Yeah.
Wasted Talent Comedy. Where does the name come from?
I had a few ideas for ones, but Wasted Talent just kind of came there. I like the just the expression from the Bronx Tale. There's nothing sadder than wasted talent. And I also, in the beginning when I first started comedy, maybe a little bit still now. I got some kind of, buzz going when I'm on stage. It's just whatever. So I feel like it's a good kind of metaphor, like the wasted talent, but also like the wasted, like I'm fucked up, wasted. Just kind of a mix.
Can I tell you what I thought Wasted Talent?
Yeah, go ahead.
I thought it meant thinking don't waste your talent, like wasted talent. But it's not the comedians with the wasted talent. It's the industry wasting the comedians' talent by focusing on hyping up all these other comedians and neglecting this whole scene of funny comics.
That is so deeper.
That's what I thought.
That was so deep. I'm happy that you think I'm that deep. I mean, that philosophical. No, I just was sitting under a tree one day after a run, and I just was sitting there trying to figure out what to call this thing, and it just kind of came to me, and it made sense. It just kind of flowed, and that's it. I like it.
Beautiful, man. I'm happy I know what it means now. And last question: where do you see Wasted Talent Comedy going to 2023? What are your hopes for where it'll be at? I'm
hoping to move out of I'm always going to love the bar scene. I'm always going to love small rooms, and I'm always going to do small rooms. But I'm hoping to produce one, larger venue. Maybe not like a theater larger, but I'm hoping to produce somewhere, a little bit bigger. Maybe not just a bar. Maybe a place that's more for shows, a small theater, something like that. So I'm looking for just one big good show that I can kind of call the crown jewel of the year.
Man, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing shows like this. You'll get there, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
No problem. This was James Raniolo, Wasted Talent Comedy, doing the show tonight at Alibi in Farmingdale. I'm M. Sol. Peace.